There we are. Good morning. A little bit late. Okay. December 29th. Do our intention for today. Like I promised yesterday, I'd like to offer you a little bit of visualization in case this seeing of our energy bodies or imagining of our energy bodies is difficult for some people. Alex Gray, an artist, and he's done some phenomenal work around. I don't know if you can see this. Pull back here. But I want you to just look at hold this in front of me here. Look at this. Beautiful. So these are kind of like the energy around us. You can imagine that there are layers of energy around us, each of them extending out further. And we have energy layers roughly to about 3 feet around our bodies. And this isn't anything whimsical. This is all scientifically documented. It's just not energy that we can see visually with our eyes. So if you're having trouble making that stretch, I was hoping that would be a little bit helpful for you, as I find his art very profound in that way. I don't see it myself either. I sense it. So just so you don't think that you need to have all sorts of special powers or anything. I mean, we can all sense it. So if you can find a place right now to sit or lie down for about 30 minutes, we're going to do a beautiful intention together. And close your eyes when you're ready. I want you to take some long, slow, deep breaths and fill in your lungs completely, your abdomen. Fill your whole being with the breath of life. And when you exhale, just let go of all your cares and concerns. Let it all loose. Ready? And this time when you exhale, I want you to feel like your body is melting into the earth, into the safe arms of Pachamama, who always supports us. And breathe in the light. And sink into a nice deep relaxation. Now I want you to focus on our body a bit. We don't live in our bodies much, so let's just go there. Check in, ask our body to relax for this journey so that we can go inwards. So go to your feet, check in with them, ask them to relax, just let loose. Then your ankles, your knees, your shins, your calves. Ask them all to relax right now. Move to your upper legs, your hips, your buttocks, your pelvic area, and let loose. Focus on your inner organs, your rib cage, breasts, your chest, your full back and spine. And we just ask everybody to relax right now. Feel your shoulders drop down into the most comfortable position ever, bearing no weight. Your arms, your forearms, your hands, and your fingers, they just fall loosely, completely at ease. Your neck is supple, bearing no weight. I want you to focus on the skin of your scalp, your face. Notice if there's any tension hiding there. Just soften it all, let it loose. Now focus on your jaw. Allow it to drop open, slack, loose. Let it hang, open, open. Unhinge. And focus on your eyelids and just get them to soften a few extra degrees. That's it. And now go inward and ask your right brain to relax and ask your left brain to relax. Then I want you to talk to your mind. I want you to literally address it and thank it for everything it does. And you appreciate it very much, but you're going to ask that it just take a seat on the couch and chillax for a bit for this session. We're going to let the heart drive the bus. We want it to stick around, give its input to the council, but just take a little bit of a vacation. And I want you to imagine yourself on the ground looking up into the sky and seeing your thoughts like little movies going by in the sky like clouds. And I want you to notice them, just like, hey, there goes that thought again. But I also want you to not get engaged with them. Let them go. When you see them, just notice them and let them pass on by, just like clouds rolling by on a windy day. Don't judge them. Don't get engaged. Now, I want you to notice that you're on the ground witnessing and observing your thoughts go by. Therefore, you are not your thoughts. And that's an important distinction. You are so much more deep than that. So I want you to stick with this mini avatar of yourself inside your head. I want you to imagine yourself taking a beautiful wooden spiral staircase down into your chest cavity in front of your heart. And I want you to really imagine every step as viscerally as you can. I want you to feel the warm grain of the wood underneath your fingertips as you trail your hand down the railing. I want you to hear the soft thud of your bare feet touching down on each step. I want you to feel the buoyancy as you glide down the staircase. And as you arrive at the platform in front of your heart, I want you to take note of what is in front of your heart. Is there a gate with some locks on it? Perhaps a wall? This is quite normal. We all put up barriers to protect ourselves from getting hurt. What I want you to realize right now is that you have all access, backstage pass to your heart. You have free passage at all times. It's your heart. So I want you to go ahead and see those locks disintegrate and the gates creak open. Maybe a bridge appears over the moat. And you approach the door to your heart, it cracks open. And the most brilliant, beautiful light beams out from the cracks. You open the door and walk in, and this light, this warm, safe light, just cradles you and it bathes you in it. And as your eyes adjust, you recognize that you are in the most safest, happiest place that you could ever be. And that is whatever for you. I want you to imagine what that place is for you right now. I want you to really feel and experience that place right now. I want you to see the colors. Is the sky really blue or is it nighttime? What are you doing? Are you relaxing? Are you pursuing something fun? Where are you? Bombing down some snow-capped mountain on your skis? Are you frolicking in the ocean on a hot summer's day? Are you lying in a field of wildflowers on the earth? on a summer's day, or on a fall crisp day with the leaves crackling and falling in the wind. What do you feel? Do you feel the breeze on your cheek? Do you feel the warmth of sunshine? Do you taste anything? Do you smell? What do you smell? Can you smell the flowers? What do you hear? Is there a bee buzzing by you nearby? Is there children's laughter in the distance? Do you hear music? What is this beautiful, perfect place for you? This place where you are safe and happy. And then I want you to really connect with the feelings of being there. Is your heart full of joy? Is it open? Are you connected? Do you feel connected to everything and everyone? Are you at ease? Are you feeling light? Are you happy? What does that feel like? Just be in that beautiful place right now. Knowing that you can come back to this place at any time you need to or want to. Just get used to getting to that place in case you haven't been here in a while. And then I want you to imagine that light in your heart getting really intense, so much so that it just kind of picks you up off the ground and cradles you in the air. And you're floating blissfully. Just enjoy that for a moment. Then I want you to look down at your hands and recognize that all the cells in your body have disincorporated into tiny, beautiful, brilliant specks of light. And it's your light, your flavor, your color, your texture. You're almost existing as a light cloud. Now, this is where we make the shift in perception of what we are. We're simply shifting our perception to experiencing ourselves as the energy beings we are, the light beings we are. You can also imagine yourself cocooned in layers of energy, layers of light. And I want you to just, with that right now, is look around you and see the energy of everything else around you, everyone else. I want you to see that your layers of energy are connected with the energy layers of everything else and everyone else around you at all times. You're always joined, always together. And I want you to look up and see a colossal, indescribably beautiful ribbon of light. And this is the flow of the cosmos. This is the higher consciousness of one. I want you to allow yourself to merge with that light flow, knowing with full safety that you can come out of it at any time. Allow yourself to merge with that flow. Join with it. See what you experience. One of the things when you're flowing with this light and you've made the connection is you will feel like you are coming home. You will know that you are everything and everyone in the universe, and everyone and everything else in the universe is you, that we're all one. We're all in the same pie. We're all of the same light. And this flow of the cosmos that we've joined is a place I like to call the nexus. It's a place of spontaneous healing and miracles and great power to create. It's also a place where we can draw on energy and the knowledge and wisdom of the entire collective. So we're going to go ahead and just intend a reality for a world we want to create, and then we're going to anchor that into our present earth plane, our generous present moment by the end of the intention. So let's imagine, first of all, ourselves healthy and happy, vibrant. Our bodies are efficient. We have all the information we need to look after ourselves properly, um, emotionally, mentally, energetically, physically. And then I want you to imagine that ease and grace with your body and your being for your family and your friends, your community, and the whole world. Everybody enjoying this beautiful gift. And then I want you to imagine abundance for yourself. Imagine having everything you need: clean water, natural, healthy food, shelter, heat, resources so that you can pursue your passions and your dreams, maybe transportation needs. Just imagine what that feels like, that security, that abundance underneath you, within you. I want you to imagine to have all that you need. And that includes all the connection you need, the connection you need to your own self, your heart, your emotions, to the one, the nexus to that energy source, to each other, to the earth. I want you to imagine that you have all that you need. And then I want you to extend that to your family, your friends, your community. Imagine that for everybody on the planet. And I want you to imagine everybody on the planet awakened to this consciousness of one. And the reason we would want this intention is because in the nexus, in that flow of one cosmos, cosmic flow, it's only the higher vibrational frequencies: light, love, joy, peace. Only the higher vibrational frequencies, because that is what we truly are made of. When we're on the earthly plane, we have to deal with heavier energies. And we have to balance our life here with those energies, but it's not what we're essentially made of. So we want to make sure that the balance stays under control, and that we don't lose touch with who we are with these higher vibrational frequencies. And so what happens when you're connected to everyone and everything? All of a sudden, the lower vibrational resonances don't make sense anymore. So things like fear, hatred, greed, control, things like that fall away. You don't want to engage in those behaviors anymore. Your basis of operation, your principles of operating become the foundation of integrity, honesty, support, sharing, caring, freedoms. So if you imagine everybody else operating on those principles, everybody awakened to that one consciousness, then imagine what kind of world you could live in. Can you imagine how at ease you would feel? How secure, how trusting you could be, knowing that everyone around you is operating under those principles. How at ease, how trusting. I want you to imagine how wonderful it would be to live your life with all your freedoms intact, all your birthright freedoms, freedoms to be with one another, together as we were meant to be. Imagine everybody being together in the ways that are productive. I want you to see people together learning, people together problem solving, people together inventing, creating, people together creating beautiful music together, singing, dancing in harmony, people connecting, sharing, people touching, holding one another in times of hard processes, and people laughing together in times of celebration. I want you to imagine all those connections, all your relationships. I want you to imagine healing for yourself, for everybody, for the entire planet. Imagine the healing on all levels, including all of the relationships, including our relationship with Mother Earth. Imagine being on Mother Earth, that we figured out how to clean up the pollution. We figured out how to heal her wounds. We figured out how to live in harmony with her ecosystems, giving back to her the same as she gives to us at all times. I want you to imagine what this world looks like and how it functions, what you're doing in it. Everybody freed up out of survival mode because of health and abundance. Available, all this energy and resources available to put towards people pursuing their passions and their dreams, their gifts, exploring their gifts so that they can share it back with the whole, with the world, contribute. And then feel so fulfilled in their purpose, going to bed at night, sleeping beautifully, going to bed feeling so fulfilled, waking up so excited to jump out of bed and start your day, because you know it's going to bring wonderful things, because you get to pursue your gifts and your dreams. So imagine right now how that all feels to you. Walk in your shoes of this intention for a beautiful, beautiful world that we're creating here, this reality, as if it's already happened. It is done. So say we all. Now walk in those shoes. How do you feel? Do you feel light? Do you feel light in your step? Do you feel lighthearted? Does your heart feel full? You feel connection, balance between giving and receiving. Are you excited pursuing your passions and your dreams? Do you feel safe and secure? Do you feel the unconditional love that's being given to you by everything in the universe around you at all times? Can you sense that? Feel it now. Feel that support. Feel those arms around you, lifting you up. Then I want you to stop wherever you are in your reality and just open your eyes and look around. Open your inner eye and look around and see the beauty around you. Feel the beauty around you. And I want you to let that touch your heart so that you can feel deep gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you for every moment, every breath, every sight, every sound. Thank you for this body, this vessel. Thank you for my ability to feel and connect. What a gift. Thank you so much. And I want you to take this entire intention with all these beautiful higher frequency emotions, this beautiful joy, peace, and gratitude, and build it up as an energy ball in your center. Make it crackle with life. Build it in your heart, your solar plexus, the dantian. Build that energy ball up, and we're going to take a very large breath in, and we're going to exhale and release that energy out into the world and share it. Ready? Build it, build it, build it. Breathe in. That feels so good. I feel tingly. I can feel that energy radiating out from me and reaching right across the globe just in an instant. That's how it works. So I want you to wiggle your fingers and your toes now. We're going to come back into our bodies, shift your limbs around a bit, maybe rotate your head a bit. When you're ready, also open your eyes, come back into the room. Welcome back. I want to thank you for joining me, whether this be the live version or the recorded version. It's all good. It all works, and we're all bringing this reality about with our own personal power. These higher elevated emotions with the higher resonance frequencies. And the more we put our powers, our individual powers like this together of intention, the more exponential the magnitude of what we can create becomes. So have an awesome day, and we'll see you again maybe tonight at 7 and again tomorrow.